Hi everyone, it's Kelly here, and I wanted to share with you my card that I created for EnchantedSteph's Winter Challenge giveaway. And the card that I created is a 5x5 Christmas card, and there were a couple of things that you had to incorporate in your card, and it had to be a card or a tag, so I decided to do a card. And you had to use trim, 2 stamps, and you had to do a video response. So the stamps that I used were from Stampersbest, and the first one is the Rudolph reindeer, and it looks like this. And I put him right here, and if you notice, I actually cut the pine trees off, and I put the pine trees behind here. And then the other one that I used was the crochet background, and it looks like this. And I used it a couple places. I used it over here on this green background, and I embossed it in white. And then I used it on this white doily background, and I embossed it in white, and then I glimmer misted it in black because I wanted to give it a different look, a different texture. And so how I started off with the card is it's actually a 12 by 5 card, and it opens up to a complete 12 by 12 page. And this, let me see if I can pan out, guys. I'm really close. And I cannot, so I'm sorry about that. But it opens up like this, and then this is the bottom, looks like that, and then the top looks like this, so that's where I can put my sentiment or a picture. And then I actually made it that it has a Velcro enclosure right here. This is a Martha Stewart scallop punch that I used, and that is my enclosure. And then I used some MB's Treasurista trim right here. And this was a petaloo flower from the Darjeeling collection. And then on the actual layout of the card, okay, it looks like this. And I started off with paper from last year's Christmas Cane Company stack. And the trim that I used was a Chinese braid trim down here at the bottom, first of all. And then I actually put some maroon crocheted trim behind here, but you can't see it, and I created a bow with it here. Right here's the bow, and then over here I added some of the same pearl daisy trim right here that I added up here. And gosh, I just feel like I'm really close. Okay, then I cut a little ticket out of the paper collection, and it says the best gift of all. And here was the doily that I sprayed, and I used that. And then over here was just a piece of the green cardstock from the collection, and that was right here, if you see it right here. And so I layered that, and then I cut out this Spellbinders die right here, and it's a scalloped oval with my Sizzix. The Rudolph I stamped on craft paper. I think if I had to do it again, I would probably stamp it on white paper because it is a little difficult to see. So I would probably do that differently. And then I added the red stickle nose for Rudolph's nose. So when I layered this, I put some of this glittery leaf spray in the background here and then over here. And then I added another one of those petaloo flowers here. And this was a layered flower that I made from a box of Michael's flowers. And then I added some of the daisy pearl trim in the large size. And see, I was glimmer misting. So then I added a little button right here. And then I layered, this was a Michael's flower right here from the dollar section. Another one of the green flowers. And this was a paper flower, and this was from a rack from Pro 31 Designs. And then this little tiny frame down here, I cut out this really cute little image of a deer, and it's still wet. If you can see, it's still wet. But this was actually a ring, and I cut the band off of it, and I created a frame. I cut out the picture of the reindeer, and I adhered it in the middle of the frame, and then I added glossy accents to it. So again, that one is still wet. And the last touch that I did was around the frame right here. I added liquid pearls to kind of accent the frame. And then it closes like, it just comes up like this, and it closes like that. And there is my card. So that is my entry for EnchantedSteph's Winter Challenge giveaway. So leave me a comment, and I hope you like it, and everyone have a really, really great Thanksgiving. Bye!